Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your seats because season 2 of The Golden Bachelor has kicked off with a bang. From the very first limo arrival to the jaw-dropping first impressions, drama isn't just knocking at the door, it's crashing through the front window. And today, we're diving deep into the moments that had fans a cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore the glittering and sometimes shocking world of our favorite golden-hearted romance. The season began in classic Golden Bachelor style, limo after limo, each woman stepping out with hope, excitement, and a touch of nervous anticipation. But it wasn't just the glitz and glamour that grabbed our attention. No, it was the very first woman. The moment she stepped onto that red carpet of possibility, Mel's eyes lit up in a way that left viewers speechless. Instantly, he said, "We can call it a wrap." Imagine that! After months of anticipation, just one glance and one connection. Poetic, powerful, and profoundly human. This wasn't just television drama. It was a reminder that love, no matter the age, can strike like lightning. But, of course, the premiere didn't stop at romance. Almost immediately, sparks turned into debate as a certain contestant, let's call her the controversial star, made waves with remarks that had everyone talking. Some called her bold, others outspoken, but one thing was undeniable. She changed the energy in the room instantly. And you could feel it, not just from the cameras, but from Mel himself, caught between intrigue and hesitation. How will this tension shape his journey to find true love? That's the cliffhanger the episode left us with, and trust me, it's only the beginning. Now, let's pause for a moment and appreciate the timeless tradition of the first impression rose. This is the moment where the heart speaks louder than the mind, where intuition outweighs strategy. And oh, did Mel make a statement. Giving the rose to Jury, the first woman out of the limo, wasn't just a nod to chemistry, it was a declaration. Fans erupted online, debates ignited. Was it fair? Was it love at first sight? Or a gamble that could define the season? The answer, dear viewers, is anything but simple. As the cameras panned to the other contestants, subtle rivalries began to surface. Smiles were exchanged, but eyes told a different story. You could sense alliances forming, whispers in the hallways, and quiet glances that hinted at underlying tension. These moments are where the real intrigue begins, where our golden-hearted romance is tested not just by emotion, but by the human dynamics of ambition, jealousy, and hope. And just when you thought the episode had revealed it all, the final moments hit like a tidal wave. A surprise arrival, a secret revealed, and a choice that could change everything for Mel and for the women vying for his heart. Will the chemistry of that first glance survive the storm? Who will rise? Who will falter? And who will leave us on the edge of our seats, desperate for the next episode? That, my friends, is the kind of storytelling that keeps you coming back week after week to witness the triumphs, heartbreaks, and surprises of love in the golden years. And trust me, the drama, the laughter, and yes, the tears are only going to intensify from here. Stay tuned, because in the next episode, we'll explore the shocking conversations in the cocktail party, the unexpected alliances, and a revelation that no one saw coming, including Mel himself. You won't want to miss
over
it.
the Golden Bachelor estate, the first cocktail party began, and with it, the perfect storm of emotions. Here, the carefully curated smiles of the day gave way to raw vulnerability. Contestants began to express not just their admiration for Mel, but their fears, hopes, and, yes, insecurities. And there it was, the first spark of real tension. You could feel it in the room, the subtle glances, the raised eyebrows, the hushed whispers. It's in these moments that The Golden Bachelor truly shines, not just as a romance show, but as a mirror of human connection. And speaking of tension, our controversial star didn't just sit back. No, she made her presence felt, asking questions that pierced through polite conversation, challenging not just Mel, but the dynamic of the entire room. Was it audacity or authenticity? The answer, of course, will shape the trajectory of the season, and watching Mel navigate these choppy waters, trying to remain both fair and charmed, is nothing short of fascinating. You could almost hear the collective gasps from living rooms across America. Amidst the drama, one connection quietly began to blossom, an unexpected, tender moment between Mel and a contestant who had until now flown under the radar. It was subtle, a laugh shared, a hand briefly brushed, a genuine compliment that lingered longer than intended. And that's when you realize the beauty of The Golden Bachelor isn't just in the fireworks, it's in these quiet, human moments where trust and curiosity are the seeds of true love. This, my friends, is where the heart begins to speak louder than the spectacle. Of course, love doesn't exist in a vacuum. As Mel's attention shifted subtly, whispers of jealousy began to circle. Rivalries that were once playful now took on a sharper edge. Some women felt threatened, others underestimated, and the tension, oh, it grew thicker with each passing minute. These dynamics are what keep us hooked, what make us reflect on our own experiences with competition, desire, and courage. Who will rise above? Who will crumble under the pressure? And who will leave Mel questioning his heart? That's the cliffhanger that makes this show irresistible. And just when the episode seemed to reach a natural pause, the first row ceremony approached. And with it, the stakes skyrocketed. Hearts raced, palms sweated, and every contestant felt the weight of possibility. This is where emotions are raw, where dreams hang in the balance, and where a single decision can change everything. Will the controversial star survive this round, or will Mel's first impressions hold firm? We'll have to wait and see, but trust me, the anticipation is electric, and the emotional payoff promises to be unforgettable. So, dear viewers, as we close this chapter of our premiere recap, remember this: the drama, the laughter, the sparks of romance, they're just beginning. Next time, we'll explore the secrets revealed behind closed doors, the unexpected alliances that could shift the balance, and a twist that no one saw coming. It's a journey of love, courage, and heart. Golden Bachelor style. Stay tuned because the next episode promises to leave you both inspired and breathless. As the night deepened, the Golden Bachelor estate became a stage for whispers and revelations. Behind the sparkling chandeliers and elegant decor, contestants began sharing secrets, hopes, and past heartbreaks. Some opened their hearts fully, others cautiously, careful to reveal only enough to intrigue Mel. And in those moments, we realized that the drama isn't just about romance on camera, it's about vulnerability, courage, and the timeless search for connection. Watching Mel listen, nod, and respond with genuine empathy reminded us all that love is as much about understanding as it is about attraction. But as hearts opened, alliances quietly began to form. Two contestants, seemingly worlds apart, found common ground in humor, perspective, and even shared life experiences. It was a subtle but powerful reminder that even in a competition for love, human connection finds a way. And these early alliances, they are often the seeds of the most compelling drama yet. The question is, will these bonds survive jealousy, rivalry, and Mel's unpredictable heart? That uncertainty is what keeps us glued to our screens. Dinner conversations, usually elegant and genteel, became a testing ground for character. A few pointed questions, a slightly raised eyebrow, a strategic compliment.
These small interactions carried weight far beyond the table. You could feel tension ripple across the room like an invisible current. And for Mel, navigating these moments was a delicate dance between charm and discernment. Which interactions hinted at genuine connection, and which were simply clever performances? That's the very essence of this show, watching authenticity and ambition collide in real time. As the evening progressed, emotions became palpable. One contestant, previously reserved, began to shed layers of guardedness, revealing personal stories that tugged at both Mel's heart and the audience's. These were not just conversations. They were moments of courage, moments where we're reminded that love at any age requires bravery. The audience couldn't help but lean forward, hearts racing, silently cheering for authenticity to triumph over strategy. And just when we thought the premiere had reached its climax, the episode teased the upcoming rose ceremony with a shocking revelation. A contestant received unexpected news that could change their standing entirely, leaving us wondering, will they face heartbreak or rise to capture Mel's attention? And just like that, the season's stakes skyrocketed, reminding us that in the world of The Golden Bachelor, nothing is ever predictable. And that unpredictability is what makes love such a compelling journey. So, as we close this segment, remember, the drama, the laughter, the whispered secrets, and the sparks of romance are far from over. In the next section, we'll break down the first rose ceremony itself, who surprised us, who struggled to stay composed, and what twists left us all gasping. Stick around because what happens next could very well redefine the path to Mel's heart.